Hello everybody and welcome back for your weekly reading and energy forecast. It's me, Debbie. I'm a psychic medium and your general neighborhood woo-woo person. Okay, so as we do every Monday, we take a bit of an energetic weather forecast for the week ahead, just to see what is cooking and what guidance is here to help us to navigate the energies we have this week. Okay, so let's see. I always get excited because I never know what's going to come out. Okay, so let's see. Let us pick a tarot card from the Gilded Tarot Royale for today and tomorrow. Let us get a card from the Angels and Ancestors, because I thought we had to go a little bit deep this week and dig. And then an Energy Oracle card, which is a new deck I got, which I've been dying to play with. And I thought it apt because we're working with energy. Okay, so let's see. Today and tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, we have death. Okay, so this is the card that everybody goes about when they see it in the tarot. And it never means death. It always means endings, change, letting go of the old, letting go of what doesn't serve us. And of course, it looks scary because it's our main human fear. We're all afraid of endings and change, aren't we? It's a human condition. So today and tomorrow, I am hearing the word shedding a skin. So today and tomorrow, we're going to be letting go of another layer of ourselves that's been holding us back. So you can expect today and tomorrow to feel a little bit triggered, maybe. Feeling an old fear coming to the surface, right? For shits and giggles, I want to say, because it feels like this whole year has been about being triggered. But then I'm also hearing Spirit remind us that this year has been about enormous growth. And how we grow is by being triggered. Because when we're triggered, we get to see what's really holding us back. And all that ever holds us back is us and whatever our mindset is. So yeah, lots of change here. Spirit is saying that there is change here that is on the physical level, as in you might be letting go of a job that actually didn't serve you. You might be letting go of a relationship that brought you more sorrow than joy. So that'll be on a physical. On an emotional and spiritual level, this is letting go of belief patterns. And I'm also hearing the words conditioning, big time ancestral conditioning that we can be letting go today and tomorrow. So big changes here. I'm hearing Spirit say, hold on your hat. Hold on to your hat. Hold on for the ride. Okay, I'll trust them on that. Okay. Then, look at this. It says stag, trust and thrive. Now in nature, this is an animal. As you can see, its antlers there, right? It really just manages to survive in the harshest of conditions, right? So no matter how harsh life might look, no matter how bad or dire things may seem, trust that you're going to be okay, trust the process, and instead of focusing on just surviving, choose to thrive. There's a big difference between thriving and surviving. Surviving denotes something unpleasant, like you've got to battle on through. They're pointing at me here. Like we've got to battle on through. But thriving is making the best of a seemingly shitty situation. Sorry for the French, but I have to be honest, right? So trust in yourself and thrive through these changes we're busy experiencing, that you might be experiencing at the moment, okay? Now let us get an energy card. This one, the Magician and the Mirror. Now this card talks about magic, thought, energy, an energy that has not taken form yet, right? So for me, here I'm hearing Spirit say, yeah, we are going through change. Change, not always pleasant, okay? We need to trust and thrive, right? And then this card is about trusting your own inner power, that you are magical beyond belief. And this sort of energy seems to have been coming through a lot in the last couple of weeks, where it's the same almost kind of message over and over, trusting in your own ability to create what you want, to be careful of your thoughts, to try and ensure that your thought processes are focused more on what you want and being more solution focused, being more creative than being stuck in the fear narratives that are going around at the moment. So this is quite a powerful start to the week, today and tomorrow. That is brilliant. That is very nice. Okay, now let's have a look and see what do we get for for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday. We have that. Wednesday and Thursday from the ancestors, that one. Wednesday and Thursday, we need an energy card. That one. Okay. So, Wednesday and Thursday, we have the Five of Cups. Now, if you look at this, it looks like a knight. He's sitting there and he's looking at all those cups that are spilt over, right? And he's not really looking particularly happy about that. He looks very forlorn. He looks desolate, depressed. But he's not seeing there's a cup there behind him that is different from what looks like the rest of them. And it's full and it's upright. So this card again is about counting blessings, not throwing the baby out with the bathwater, trying to focus on the positive, even though letting go of situations that we felt so attached to, right? Situations that maybe were very meaningful and that were very beneficial once have now run their course. In other words, he's finished these cups and now he's disappointed and going, oh, and he's like crying over spilt milk a little bit, but forgetting that there's this cup behind him that he doesn't quite realize is there. So let us not focus so much on the pain, the loss, excuse me, the sadness. Of course, we do need to feel it to heal it naturally, but let us not live there. Let us not live here, right? Let us not build a house in the desolation and the sadness. Let us transform this into forward movement when we are ready to, okay? So not an easy card, this one, but I'm hearing Spirit say it's swift. So this feeling will be quick. It's not going to be it's not like the rest of the year is going to be like this. It's just for now, it's letting go. And with letting go and endings and change always comes sadness. It's normal, okay? So we had that. And then we have, this is why I needed this deck today. It says, Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns, okay? Now remember I said for Monday and Tuesday we're going to be letting go of old thought patterns. That energy is carried through on Wednesday and Thursday. So this is about letting go of whatever our conditioning might have been. So let us say, because Spirit is, okay, they're saying here that the divide once again is big at the moment. The divide between 3D consciousness, 3D way of thinking, the old patriarchal way of thinking and doing things, it's making way now for this new 5D consciousness, which is more creative, which is more self-control, which is more sovereign, which is more independent, which is more conscious creator, if that makes sense, okay? So, in other words, again, on these days, we need to focus on which reality are we tuning into? Are we tuning into the old ways of doing things? As in, I need to do this because it's expected of me. I need to do that. I need to be this. I need to be that. I need to be this person or else. I need to be somebody else to be loved and accepted. Do you see where I'm going? This is all old patterning, right? Including things like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I can't have abundance, I'm not worthy, I can't have good health because I'm not special enough, blah, blah. All that narrative, right? We are shedding and releasing big time. I'm hearing Spirit say like this is the last push, but I'm sure last week was the last push. Unless it's one big old contraction, right? Anyway, so Here, again, we're letting go, we're releasing, but at the same time, we can't blame our ancestors. We can't look at them and think, well, they did a rotten job. No, our ancestors always did the best they could with what they had at the time, according to their belief patterns and belief systems that they had then, right? Now, excuse me, we can choose to think differently, we can do things differently because we're much more free than what maybe our grandparents, great-great-grandparents and their grandparents were like, right? So we're letting go of this negative patterning. Spirit is asking us to sit with this, to really sit on Wednesday and Thursday in this space of letting that go, honoring, blessing, thanking our ancestors, because without our ancestors we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be born, obviously, and thank them for the lessons, because we are the product of these guys, right, of our ancestors. So let's bless them and honor them and thank them for what we taught us, and let us decide which thought patterns, which beliefs are worth keeping, and which ones do we need to discard. Okay, that's a big one. Alrighty, then I'm almost nervous to see what the next one says. Okay, this card, it says man holding a heart. So when I look at this card, this is about love. This is about knowing that love is all that matters. Love is our greatest strength. We are made of love, right? Our soul is made of love. And love, of course, comes from our Creator. So this card for me on Wednesday and Thursday talks about exactly that. They're saying love is all there is. Love is all that matters. So let us, okay, Spirit is saying we're busy shedding the barriers of our hearts at the moment. Again, that comes down with patterning. Some people who struggle with romantic relationships, you probably find they come from a history of a lack of self-love, a lack of self-worth, because they were never loved properly, you see? So because they weren't loved in a healthful way, they weren't loved properly, they automatically adopt the belief that they're not worthy of it. Do you see? So now we are shedding the beliefs that created that in the first place. And as we shed those barriers to our hearts, we can then allow love in, right? So remember, love yourself. You are sovereign. When you remember who you are, when you love yourself, it is very, very easy then to love others and to attract more love. We've got to be what we want. Okay? Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. Now, Friday and the weekend. Let's see. What do we have for Friday and the weekend? That one pops out at me. Let us get an ancestor card. That one. Let us get an energy card. That one. Okay. So, Friday and the weekend, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, now this card is all about, if you look at this man standing there, he's got all these cups in front of him and he's saying, cheers to what I hope is wine in those cups. Anyway, so this card is about enjoying fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, getting what you wish for, wishes fulfilled, happiness, abundance. It's a beautiful card. It's also celebrating what you've worked so hard to achieve as well. So after this week of what feels like a lot of self-inventory, a lot of shedding the old, we get to see some really nice results for that, right? Oh, this is profound. Okay, Spirit is saying that, yeah, it's like the universe knows, Spirit knows, our higher selves know what we want. We all know what we want, okay? So does our Creator, so does Spirit, so does the universe, whatever word you want to use. We all know what we want, okay? But we've got to rise up to meet what we want. Meaning that we don't just get what we want, we've got to make space for what we want. And they're saying that is a culmination of what this year has essentially been about. It's about letting go of the barriers between us and what we want, okay? What they mean by this is that, let's say you want a brand new, it's a stupid example, but bear with me. You want a brand new car, okay? But you've got an old skadonk there sitting in the garage, okay? And you've got a dead-end job that pays for it. What happens this year? Well, hell, you lost your job, okay? And then you were forced to sell your car. But in the meantime, you could be getting a brand new job that was even better than the one that you had before, that then allows you to go and get the car that you really want and need. Do you see? Sometimes we've got to let go of what doesn't serve to make space for what it is that we really do want. Okay, so interesting. Okay, let's see what the ancestors say. This card says rest and retreat. So because this week is going to be a little bit intense on the soul growth front, energy is going to be a bit intense. It's going to be speeded up, it feels like. So this tells me that Schumann resonance is going to go through the roof this week, because as Earth's vibration raises, Earth's heartbeat raises, so our DNA gets shaken up, and so we release our patterning. So don't be surprised this week if you're feeling emotional, up, down, great one moment, completely awful the next moment. This is shedding. This is feeling it to heal it, right? So this weekend, let us try and be very kind to ourselves. Let us try retreat into a space of peacefulness so that we can fill our cups again and we can refuel, right? Then the energy card, it says woman holding a coin. So that if you look at this lady, I assume she's like a priest, like a princess or a queen. She's very wealthy. So this talks about, never mind physical wealth, but this also talks about emotional wealth, giving gratitude for the good that we are receiving. Now here Spirit is reminding me that manifestation is quite heightened at the moment. So in other words, whatever we focus on becomes real so very quickly, right? So very, very interesting week this week, right? Spirit is saying we will see the results of our efforts. Everything we're going through, everything we've experienced this year will not be for nothing, right? We are all working towards our goals and our dreams, and we are all returning to our natural state of love, and everything we do will be supported. So this card is about expecting the financial support that you need, that we will always be supported no matter what, right? So very, very interesting week, very mixed bag of energy this week. So I hope that helps you and guides you. Please do continue commenting in the comments below. Let me know how you're going and how you're doing and how you're navigating these energies that we're dealing with this year. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on the little goodies below. That always makes my heart happy. And I'm sending you all so much love, and have an amazing, amazing week this week. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Sending you love. Take care. Bye.